Strings, okay? So we're going to put in here, let's say S equal, and then we'll put hello world. But what we have to do is we have to put this toString. You know what, let me just show you what's going to happen if we don't use this, okay? So we'll put, we'll use another macro. So let's just say F for formatted string. Format is another one of those macros that, you know, just operate on particular variables and stuff like that. So, and then we'll put S and then BOB, okay? All right, and now I'll go here, print line, okay, and we'll go here and then just put F at the end. This is gonna fail, and I'm gonna show you why. Okay, so Russ C hello world .rs. Okay, it didn't fail. Did I save it or something? Huh. Okay, I guess it worked or whatever. What I was thinking is we were gonna have to use the toString on here, because this would actually create a str, but for some reason it compiled. And it still compiles. Okay. All right. Well, this is basically how you concatenate right here. There's a couple different ways to do it, and you know, maybe you know what, I'm going to show you the other way in the next video. But just put this format and, you know, add your variables to it, and that will be it. Okay, this is another way to concatenate a string. Okay, so you actually have to declare it. So let S equals, we're going to use the string class, and from this, because you have to use from, because what you're doing is you're making a str. A str is a different type, a static string basically. So we'll say hello world again, and then we'll put s.push string or push str onto there. We'll make a space there and we'll call it Bobo so you can see the difference. All right, so it's going to say hello world Bobo, print line, okay, and we'll put wrong thing, okay, put that in there. And then we'll put S on there. Oh, we'll put a 2. Okay, S. Okay. Now, let's see if this compiles. Okay. Nope, you have to make it mutable. Okay, so I didn't compile. Mutable, changeable. Because what you're doing when you push on the string, you're changing this variable. So, okay. Let's do it again. Bam, so we got it, and then you should get hello world Bobo. Okay, hello world Bobo. There you have it. Okay, first we're going to do some string manipulation. Okay, so we'll let S equals string from, we'll say hello world Bob. And let's not forget to make this mutable because we're going to change this variable. Okay. MUT. Okay. Now, what we're going to do, since it's mutable, S equals S dot replace. And we'll put Bob, and we'll change Bob to Tim. Okay, perfect. All right, so print line. Okay. We'll print S. Okay. All right, let's compile this. And you can see change from Bob to Tim. Hello world Tim. Perfect. All right, you can also get the length of a string just by putting built-in length function on the end of it. So you can see we have 15 characters in there, right? Okay, we can also iterate through a string, but there's a little quirk with this, okay? So we'll put character in what is it, s.chars. And you'll see this is going to split everything into characters, everything into each character, and then this is going to return a numerator. No, enumerate. Enumerate. I think that's it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so print on. All right, and then we're going to put C. Okay. All right, now this isn't going to compile, right? Oh, okay, not because of that. Okay, this isn't going to compile because what this is going to return is a tuple. We'll get into tuples later, but let me just show you what I mean, right? So on certain objects, we'll get into this later as well, it has display trait. So when you put this the colon and the question mark, it uses the display trait. Just follow me with this, because a trait is basically like it's kind of like a abstract class, or damn, I'm gonna come up with the word later, but it's gonna be like it's like an abstract class where you're gonna have to put certain functions inside of. I don't want to confuse you, okay? But just go with this right here, all right? This is going to use the display trait. Instead of it being like a two-string thing, you use the display trait. And it's going to be able to print out the tuple. So let me show you what I mean, okay? Oh, I didn't save it. Interface. That was the name I was looking for, interface. It's going to use, trait is basically like an interface. Okay, so let's clear that. And you see, it's putting out a tuple with the index and then the letter. So in order to use, this is going to be the position 0 of the tuple, and this is going to be position 1. So in order to just print out the letter, we can just put 1 there. Okay. Pile that, and you can see it'll print out every letter right there, right? All right, that's that. Okay, now we're going to show how to tokenize by white space. Okay, so we'll say let s equal say we'll do it this way. Hello world Bob dot to string, because it's going to be a static string if we don't do that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to split the string. So let v, and we're going to need to make this a vector. A vector is basically an array that can shrink and grow. They're in C++, they're in a bunch of different languages, and we're going to have to declare a type here, which is a static string, okay? Because we're going to get each word out of there, right? So, and we're going to put s dot split white space. So it's going to take out all of the white space characters, okay? I think we need to put collect on the end of there. Let's see. Okay, so print line. And because this is a vector, we're going to have to use the display trait, and we're going to put V in there. Okay. Okay, not a function, macro. Okay, there we go. This will print out each word, as a vector right there. Okay. You can also loop through each word. We'll just change this up. For V in, and drop this. And put this in here. I think we can take this away too, because this will just be a regular str. Let's try it out. Okay, didn't yell at me. So you can see it prints on each line, because every time it goes through a loop, it goes, hello, then back, world, back, Bob, back. Okay? There we go. Okay, now we're going to compare some strings, okay? Alright, so we'll let S equals hello, world, Bob, and we'll put to string to make that a string, or we can do a string from, doesn't matter. Okay, so if hello, world, Bob, remember we got to put that to string on the end of here, or it will be a static string, which are two different type. An equal operator, S, then we'll print line macro. The strings are equal. Okay, put a semicolon on the end of there. Then we'll jump over here and do an else. Okay, and then we'll jump in here, grab this, and we will put, if they're not equal, put in capital letters, they're not equal. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Oh, okay, I spelled string wrong. Okay. Alright. Okay, there we go. Alright, the strings are equal, so we'll just change this to Bob's. Okay, let's see what happens now. The strings are not equal. Okay, so we'll leave that, and we can check if a string contains a string. Okay, so we'll put if, what is it? Contains. Contains the word Bob. Then we will print line string contains Bob. Okay, we'll clear that out. And we see string contains Bob. So we'll put this back to Bob. We'll put Bob's up here just to test this. Okay, it's picking up on Bob in here. So be careful with that. It just picks up if it has Bob or whatever. Let's change this totally. So we'll change this to Dobbs. Okay, so it doesn't contain Bob at all. Okay, so you see that it won't, it won't print string contains. In order to find all of the string methods, just put in rush string methods and go down here to str, and it'll give you all of your methods that go for the strings right here. Okay, so we'll try some like let's go with trim and two uppercase. Okay. Alright. Let me clear this out. Clear. Alright, so we'll go let S equals I am the man baby. Okay. We'll put that to string. Okay, bam. Okay, you know what? And we'll put some trailing white space on here so we can use it, so we can see how the trim works. Okay. So let's see if we can print this all on the same line. I have not already tried this one. So if it blows up, you see me fix it in real time. Okay. So put S dot trim and then S dot to upper. And let's see what we come up with. Is it to upper? Okay, what is the damn method? I think it's to uppercase. Okay, so you can see me fix my errors in real time. Okay, to uppercase. Okay, so let's hope that's the only error. Okay, there we go. And it shows I am the man baby. Trims off the white space. So, and I think that we can probably chain these together. So it'll trim off the white space. Let's see what happens. Maybe because this isn't mutable, it might not work. Oh, it did work. Okay. So it trimmed off the white space. You know, you can chain these functions together to get the outcome you want. You got I am the man baby in uppercase. All right.